Hello and welcome to a new series on my channel. In this, I'm gonna be trying to get to the Division 1 title. I'm gonna start off in Division 2, and I play as the team I faced previously. So like if I play one game as France and I face Belgium, then the next game I'll be playing as Belgium. It's not too complicated, but another aspect is if I win by 4 or more goals, I get to choose whatever team I want. I'm excited to do this, so let's get into it. I'm going to start off with Belgium because they are by far my favorite national team, with the likes of De Bruyne, Hazard, Benteke, Lukaku, Kompany. Like, why is Kompany on the reserves though? He should be in the starting lineup, let alone maybe the substitutes. Here's something that I've been trying to do for ages, but I can't do it, but one day. It looks like I'm playing France, which means I am going to play as France the next game. I'm excited about that because they have Griezmann and Lacazette, but that also means I'm playing up against them, which, well, as you can see later on, it didn't go so well. My opponent's name is Nando Gamer, and even though I'm not British, that made me chuckle a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Here he gets a beautiful through ball to Matuidi, but I am so lucky that it was offsides because that would have been a goal no problem. I don't get why you'd watch the replay though, because it's offsides no matter if you watch it or not. Things weren't going so good, so I decided to pull out the skill moves. Here you can see I tried a fake shot where I forgot to press A after I pressed B. It led to a throw-in, which led to Pogba sending Valbuena on the wing, and he just runs and runs, and you know he's gonna cross it, and it leads to a goal. You actually have no idea how long that took me. Like, it took me way too long to learn how to make the screen black and white. De Bruyne has a nice shot here, but I think I can still win this. But Lacazette gets a second goal 2 minutes later, and you know FIFA is bad if somebody's using Lacazette willingly instead of Benzema, who plays for the best team in the world. He's their main striker. And Lacazette, who plays for Lyon, who are still good, but they're nowhere near as good as Real Madrid. Anyway, here I get a great ball from Nainggolan to Mertens on the wing, and he should cut inside and just go for goal, but it's like, cuts through him. It's insane. At the halftime whistle, I'm still losing 2-0, but I still believe I can come back because it's two lucky goals, like, right next to each other, both with Lacazette and abusing his pace. To help me win, I bring on Lukaku, who's big and fast, so I believe he could score. Change out Benteke, but I don't really do anything with him in the end, so I decide to change the formation to 5 at the back, with Hazard at right striker and Lukaku at left, because like Hazard's a good striker as well, so I can still win this, I'm sure. My problem is I'm not excited. I gotta say stuff like, I can still win this! Oh, well, I lost 2-0. To be honest, I kinda deserved the loss, maybe. Like 43% possession. Yeah, I kinda sucked. But nonetheless, I played France, which means I'm gonna be France this game. France has some pretty good players. I'm looking forward to the pace of Griezmann and Lacazette. Yeah, I'm gonna use him. Cause I mean, who wouldn't? Like, 93 pace, hard to resist. Here I'm switching around some players, just going for the fastest. Giroud is on the left wing because he's fast. I did end up bringing Valbuena on for the Natep guy because he's just better stats. And pace only really comes in handy for the front three. What I don't understand is people with like a Barbo in center defense. If you're gonna do that, just message me saying you're a bad player. We'll be on good terms. Like, I can tell by your team, but just own up to it. Maybe just name the team, I'm a bad player. That's much easier than playing Aubameyang at center back. Anyway, I'm playing Borussia Dortmund, which means I'm going to beat them in the next episode, which I am looking forward to because they have Royce on left wing, and Aubameyang at striker. And I'm probably being hypocritical actually, but I don't score that many sweaty goals. I just run through the middle with fast people and finesse it in the bottom corner. And most people don't know this, but it's actually an option to skip the replay. And I'll admit that was a lucky goal, but he's not gonna win by doing stuff like this. The reason I added this next clip is because my defender just takes out Royce and the ref doesn't even call a free kick. He doesn't even give him a yellow card for that. Here I am running with Griezmann, as you do, and the defender just decides to take him out. The player probably didn't mean to do that, but most people don't know you can actually switch to the receiver, and it works really well when you're trying to score goals because you can just pass it straight to him. Here I am with another chance with Griezmann, taking it along the wing and playing Lacazette beautifully. He decides to pause it, I don't know why, but the worst thing is he waited till the 2-second mark to resume it. I don't get the point of that. If you're trying to make me angry, just pass around the back. You don't have to waste my time in the pause menu where there's nothing to do. I added this clip to show how bad this guy is. He tries to sweat it, but he can't even sweat properly. You need to rethink your life if you're resorting to sweating, but you can't even do that. Anyway, at halftime, I was leading 1-0, and I was pretty confident I was gonna win because this guy seemed like he sucked. He did have more possession though, but that doesn't really matter if you play your game right. Here I do the signature fake shot, where I forget to press A after B again. Everything was going great until he crosses it to Kagawa, plays it to Aubameyang, plays it back to Kagawa, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty sick goal. I've actually found Kagawa to be one of the best center attacking mids in the Bundesliga because he's decently fast, he has great long shots, and really great dribbling also. But here I get it with Giroud, who just powers through everybody, and he gets a shot away, which unfortunately the goalkeeper stopped. And I'm not gonna win if Giroud can't just make a simple shot like that. But I am gonna win if I decide to pass it to Valbuena, who's wide open. He dribbles through his entire defense and gets a shot away, which rolls into the bottom left corner. And I watched the replay because at this point you gotta make your opponent mad, because when people get mad they don't pass well, they just want to take it up the wing and score it, instead of playing the passing game that works so well against me. For instance, he decides to do a roulette instead of passing back to the open guy. I play a ball to Lacazette and I don't know how I'm gonna finish it, so I sweat it. Yeah, I sweat it. Feels good. Looking back, I should have probably watched the replay to study it and learn my game better, because I can only assume that's what everybody else is doing. After I scored that terrible goal, the screen froze, so I assumed he rage quit because that was a terrible goal. And yeah, that was a rage quit, which means I have 3 points out of 2 games, which is not relegation form, and that's good. Because if my goal is to win the Division 1 title, I'm not gonna get anywhere by getting relegated to Division 3. Anyway, that was my first episode. I hope it wasn't too hideous to watch. Please like and subscribe, and please leave criticism in the comments. I need it. I know the narration isn't that great, but I'm gonna try to do live narration in the next episode. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you next time.